I know you love Pop-Tarts, but the real question is, do you like your Pop-Tarts hot, room temperature, or cold? Let's find out. So I've got Pop-Tarts cooking in the toaster as we speak, and I'm a little scared because they scorch the top of your mouth. And I've got the new Good Humor Pop-Tarts brown sugar cinnamon flavor. And to be honest with you, these don't look that good to me, but I'd like to be disappointed. I'd like to be surprised, and maybe they're like the best thing ever. So we're gonna compare if you want your Pop-Tarts hot, room temperature, or cold. Which one's better? So I'm gonna, whoa, that thing just literally popped up as we were speaking. I'm terrified of those things. You can see the burning sugar on there. If you've ever had a Pop-Tart, you know that thing will just scold you. Just stick to the top of the roof of your mouth. So we're gonna start with the room temperature so I can just give that thing just a minute to cool down. So the classic brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. If you haven't had one of these, I don't know what planet you're living on, but these things are everywhere. They've been around since the 80s. Jerry Seinfeld does an amazing comedy bit on the Pop-Tart. I will put a link to that comedy bit in the description of this video just for a little gift from me to you. Yeah, so it's classic. I mean, it's brown sugar on the middle. This isn't an ice cream review, but as you can see, they haven't changed much since the 80s or whenever these things were invented. So I'm gonna rip this open. I'm gonna continue to let that cool because that thing is just gonna scorch me if I eat it right now. And we're gonna open up the Good Humor ice cream bar. So this is brown sugar cinnamon. There's 6 in a box here. It was only about $4 for the box, so pretty good price. I'm gonna open it up. I've never had one of these. This is a first taste. We're gonna compare it with an actual Pop-Tart, same flavor, brown sugar cinnamon. So color scheme looks about the same. As you can see, next to a normal Pop-Tart looks about the same. A cooked one, nice and hot. Ooh, I'm gonna take a bite of that. Yeah. So I wanted to get that taste. I like the cooked one. All right, here we go. That's what a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart Good Humor bar looks like. Oh, that's unexpected. First thing I noticed, you bite in and it's soft on the outside. It doesn't have like a crunchy. This looks like it'd be crunchy. Oh, those are soft pieces of Pop-Tart. I think it's just like those chunks in the middle there. They look just like the brown sugar cinnamon chunks inside a Pop-Tart. I'm guessing, total guess, maybe as they're manufacturing these, a bunch of them break. I probably have some sort of thing on the Pop-Tart plant where there's crumbs everywhere. I'm like, what can we do with these crumbs? Such a waste to just throw them out. And then some genius is like, hey, let's just stick this ice cream bar in there, roll it around. It would probably look just about like that. But then they got really sophisticated on us and they put the little layers of brown sugar on the inside, just like a real Pop-Tart. I don't know what to think about this. It's pretty subtle. I guess I'm surprised in terms of it doesn't taste overly sweet. It doesn't have too strong a flavor. Brown sugar, cinnamon are pretty like standard flavors that most people like. So I don't think you could really eat one of these and say it tastes disgusting or too weird or something, because it's a pretty standard. I mean, sugar is in most ice cream. Brown sugar is a different type. The crust is just like a normal plain crust. So let's go hot, cold, see how that tastes. Hot. Cold. The combo is kind of nice actually. It's got like the hot cold combo. There we go. That's an idea. So have a Pop-Tart popsicle with a hot Pop-Tart. I'm enjoying this. Man, this is my dessert. I can't eat like this all day. I'd just be like crazy if I ate like this, but you must think I'm nuts. Pop-Tarts, brown sugar cinnamon. I'll give them a quick score for you. We got the Marc score money, $3.99 for a box, 6 in a box. That's cheap. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Means that's a good deal for the money. Aftertaste, it's pretty good. It's not like amazing delicious where I'm like, oh, that's the best flavor I've ever had. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's just kind of like neutral. It tastes fine. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste amazing. Richness, it's not very rich. I mean, there's obviously a lot of sugar on here. I can give you some nutrition facts. Sugar's 9 grams for a bar. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, that's really like eating a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. Let me see how much sugar is in an actual Pop-Tart. So we go to sugars, 30 grams for 2 pastries. So 15 grams for 1 Pop-Tart. So the popsicle actually has less sugar than an actual Pop-Tart. So that's good news. I mean, if you're wanting to avoid some sugar. And then, where was I? Money, aftertaste, richness. It's not too rich. It's like a 5. It's not that thick and rich, like full of chocolate. And then creaminess. It's not that creamy either. I mean, it's got the crumbly crust. It's got that middle. It's like a 6 on the creaminess. So this thing, it tastes fine. There's nothing real special tasting about it. Overall, I think they're okay, but I would prefer like a hot Pop-Tart. I know a lot of people like these room temperature ones, which are good too. But personally, I'd just go with a regular brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart here in the toaster. If you take a bite of that, cold bite of this, it's almost like having a hot Pop-Tart and a cold glass of milk. It's a little different experience. It was a nice little compliment and contrast. So I'm gonna end it there so you can get on with your day. But that's the Good Humor Pop-Tarts, brown sugar cinnamon. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to the channel, Ice Cream Meltdown. This is Mark. Thanks so much for all of you that have watched this. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and hope to see you again soon.